And now moving on, the Uttar Pradesh administration has launched a major crackdown on booth-level officers or BLOs, and this is during the ongoing special intensive revision of electoral rolls. Now, Noida registered FIRs against more than 60 BLOs and 7 supervisors, and this is for negligence and non-compliance. Now, action has been taken under Section 32 of the Representation of the People Act. In fact, the Noida District Magistrate directed sub-divisional officers to file FIRs after repeated warnings were allegedly ignored by BLOs. Now, multiple cases have been registered across several areas, including Dadri, Ecotech Phase 1 and Jewar, naming BLOs, Anganwadi workers and school teachers and even supervisors who failed to report to their assigned areas during the door-to-door enumeration process. Now, viewers, the second phase of the SIR exercise, which is underway across 9 states and 3 union territories, places complete responsibility on BLOs to verify electoral details and complete all the forms by December 4th. So, you see the deadline is approaching soon. And the administration has warned that continued non-compliance could lead to salary deductions and also disciplinary action. Now, 2 BLOs were even suspended in Bahraich for not reporting for duty, while another has been booked following a complaint by a local political leader. At this point, a police investigation is now examining call recordings as well as the messages as part of this larger case. So, with the deadlines approaching and district authorities are also now pushing for a transparent, timely revision of electoral rolls, reinforcing strict accountability across the state. Now, joining me on the broadcast is Dr. Mohammed Amin, a former Joint Director, Election Commission of India. Thank you, Mr. Amin, for joining us on News 9. I want to ask you, first up, how do you look at this negligence that's now been reported by several BLOs and also the crackdown that has followed up? Because at the end of the day, they are the most crucial linchpin in this whole process of SIR.
Madam, good morning. Actually, I want to tell you about your viewers that this is the second phase of the electoral roll SIR.
Yes.
And 12 state and the 51 crore of the electoral rolls are going to be registered as a SIR. Actually, this is the government duty under the Section 32 of RPI Act 1950, which is implemented by the Election Commission of India. Actually, Election Commission of India, frankly, they don't have their own staff to do this job. So always we have for the states. So all the state employees are deputed for this, and they were at the time of the election duty, they are on the roll of the Election Commission of India. And Election Commission of India has district collectors. They are also the returning officer and Zilla Nirvachan Adhikari. And they have the full authority on behalf of the Election Commission of India. So that's why there is a big, this is not a big process. I don't know why they are denying this for work. Actually, they got for enumeration for everything and they release from their own original duties. They can do only the election duty. And what is the function? Distribution of the form, door to door, and collection of the forms and updation in the computer. You see here, there is a government duty and the government conduct rules, service rules, they cannot deny the job of the government job. And ECI has already given the extra staff also for the BLOs, and all party leaders are also requested to post the BLOs to assist their BLAs for every party. So I don't know why they have the hue and cry and they are not doing that. They are not interested for the work of the Election Commission of India. And this is the usual work. And I don't know why they are under pressure. I don't know why they are under pressure. I don't know. And this is the timeline process, and the duty is also timeline, and our constitution body has also the time for frame for that everything. So
Right.
They must do in time, and they cooperate with the administration. This is the duty of the government officials.
Right. Mr. Amin, I want to ask you on that point because you have had a ringside view of how the process works. You've just listed out the kind of, tasks that these BLOs have ahead of themselves. So, what are the challenges and the kind of pressure they would actually face on the ground? Because from their side, there has been negligence, right?
No, this time, earlier we have the pressure of everything I can understand, but this time you can find Election Commission is giving the extra volunteer, paid volunteer to the BLOs to assist the BLOs, and all parties also requested to give their BLAs to assist the BLOs, and there is no big job for that. Why? BLO, booth level officer, where our booth have, so they are well known people, and just 1,000 to maximum 15,000, 1,500. Otherwise, 1,000 to 1,200, 1,100, 1,200, maximum the 1,500. So they know everyone. They are the local teachers. They are the local staff of the Tehsil. They are block level officers also deputed for this. So they are and Anganwadis. So they are well known of that area, and this is not very big area. Only 1,500 maximum, and they know each and everyone. They can go.
All right, so that's the latest we're getting in as far as the BLO and the controversy regarding their work goes in Uttar Pradesh. There has been a major crackdown on several BLOs for negligence in performance of their duties. Remember, this just comes as the second phase of SIR is underway across India. 12 states and union territories are involved in the process, and just as the deadline of December 4th approaches, we are seeing some negligence reported on the part of BLOs, and that's been followed up by a crackdown, especially in Uttar Pradesh. Several have been booked, and at this point it seems that the situation is escalating. In fact, FIRs have also been registered in Noida against more than 60 BLOs and even 7 supervisors.